Family, Trae the Truth and his brother Jayton, right? We all, the world, have seen the beating when it come to zero. We seen, we seen what happened. It's all on camera. We even seen Trae deny at first, fam. And then the footage, I guess he didn't think an individual out there had not got the whole demo. He thought it was just half of what we were seeing at first with Roe being on the ground and his brother was over. So Trae went on social media like it wasn't a jump, it was just family business. Roe was already saying that he had been jumping. Anybody with common sense seeing that video, you would see that man on his knees and, covering his head. That's I'm getting jumped type of, position, and I'm trying to protect, my face or whatever, right? The relationship with Trae and Zero date way back, fam. The way that they put their music down and their character was way different from other Houston artists. I got to keep it real on that tip. Now, when it comes to Trae and when it comes to Jayton, Jayton is Trae's brother, and Jayton had a relationship with Zero already. Jayton thing is Zero was on a cert, they got pulled over, and they all end up getting jammed. Sort of one of them situations where they like, hey, you need to take your choice, you need to take all this different type of, that was it. You feel me? That was his reason. Zero went on to say that he left asshole by nature because the vibes and the energy weren't right. So he say he the type to, not to say nothing and just get up and just bounce. Hey man, it ain't right. I'm gone. Every man got the right to that, right? Now, we seeing 10, 15 years later, Jayton over, like he just dead mad. Like he ain't never knew this man before in his life. Like he ain't family or nothing. You can see the rest of them, dudes that he don't even know punching on him. How my family gonna have somebody punching on me like this and we supposed to be family? Zero went on this interview, family, which when he was talking about the vibes, he was pretty much saying in so many words that people was trying to use him and really, one respected him, right? Now let's take it back. Trae have also bust this move with Mike Jones. Mike Jones is not them dudes in Texas and Houston is mainly about riding clean, doing what they doing. They not on the game bangish level like that, fam. And that's why this is a black eye to the hip hop community. But this same situation happened with Mike Jones when it comes to Trae the Truth. Now, we know Trae the Truth, from the streets, a street guy. But sometimes that streetness, fam, that gangsterism can be so overwhelming to where it don't look good. You just look like a big bullet that waiting to get killed or waiting to go to jail. And that was this situation. Now, period, point blank, it was some hating from day one with Jayton and Trae the Truth. A lot of times you don't recognize you in that hate, fam, until you get away from it. In the black community that we from, it's no reason at all. Well, let me put it like this. It's no reason at all that Trae the Truth should have fell out with Zero at this capacity, fam. Just by him not vibing with you. And you come back and beat him up 10 years later, that means you was just hating on that man, period, point, and you still hating on that man to this day. Because if you look at it, Zero's still moving around. Zero got roll heads, fam, that gonna pull up to that show. He got soulful music that people love and that people feel. And I believe Trae the Truth and his brother Jayton hate that. They've been hating that since day one. And if it wasn't for Zero, it wouldn't be no ABN or none of this gorilla mob. People were listening to Trae based off Zero when Trae verse come in. They matched up good together, but it was Zero demo. It surprised me to see people that put people in position, or got in position with them and end up falling out to this level, man, to where you want to put your hands and beat up a man and try to antagonize his character on social media. But this thing backfired for Trae and his brother. And I don't know what Jayton was thinking, man. Like, he gonna come back and boom, boom, boom. He not even a big dude like that just to be moving around. He just know he got some dudes with him. If you that gangster, why you ain't in jail, fam? If you that big of a killer, you supposed to be in prison right now. You careful. So I'm sick of these dudes running around, want to rat pack a dude like Zero. You feel me? When you can catch the one-on-one fade, whatever the case might be. And even then, when you catch the one-on-one, you got to be looking for something to happen later on, fam. Because this is the world we in. I didn't respect none of them moves Jayton was talking and calling them all this old different stuff. Hey, man, you know, that's old 10, 15-year-old stuff that you could have talked about. But now it done backfired. And I can't see Trae them really getting in on doing shows and people pulling up and rocking with Trae like that no more from what I'm seeing on social media, fam. But I will keep y'all updated on this situation. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.